today I am back, and I am with Big D from the Void Crew.
Sure, you shouldn't call me that, but yes, we're doing another one of these podcastio things. What are we called?
Probably news.
Probably, yeah.
Probably news.
Yeah, I agree with you, yeah.
We are here.
Hello.
Yes, that is it. So we're actively not gaming again because we're using our ears and mouths.
I'm using both those, but I'm also using my hand. Oh god.
Cheeky.
No, I'm using my hand because I'm playing Long Live the Queen right now, which is a game where you play as an anime princess and you've got to control the land and everyone wants to kill you and it's very fun. And it's
Well,
definitely
as
not for
fun as that
girls, it's manly.
sounds, we've got to get on with the podcast because I've got to start my watch as well because I'm a special. So
Yeah.
let's go into the first story. Something about music. Oh my god. Oh my glob. Oh my glob. It,
I've missed it. I've missed
it's
the
been such a
music.
long
I'm
time.
addicted to the way it makes
Such
me
a
feel.
long time, right. So I'm gonna kick it off today's podcast with, well, I say today, this month, or whenever we. Oh, okay,
This
right,
month,
moving on.
yeah, it's pretty
Um,
monthly.
Here's my story. It's from a while ago. Paper gun causes special needs student in New York City to be expelled.
I want to hear the rest of the story
So
right now.
basically, an 8-year-old special needs student in New York, in a very expensive special school.
Eight.
8.
And this was a special
Special
school. It
school.
wasn't just a
So
normal
his dad
school.
was a military commander during the Kuwait War, but it
Yep.
wasn't even a gun that he was holding, by the way. It was a rolled up piece of paper.
Oh, so it wasn't like one of those like crossbows they make out of
No,
paper.
no,
It's
no.
actually
It
just
it was
literally
literally just a
rolled
rolled up
paper.
piece of paper that, and then scrunched it bent at the end so he could hold it in his hand.
Oh, why didn't you mention that criminals should be locked away for
Um,
years?
but yeah, I mean, he did threaten to kill 2 girls at the same time. But I
Okay.
mean, that's excusable. He's like, and his mum says he shouldn't be prejudiced because he's special, because everyone's there special.
Right, his mum is pro get
No,
arrested.
his mum is not get arrested. She says that the school should be there to
Oh,
and they say
yeah.
that the school is saying that he shouldn't be allowed to be educated there because he's a really backhanded like insult your whole family comment. You ready? Do you want to have a guess what it is?
No. I'm
The
definitely ready
principal,
for this.
also known as the head teacher in England, says that the student had a model for physically aggressive and inappropriate behaviour in his family, referencing his father's
A
a
veteran.
veteran that's got medals.
Oh, well.
Physically aggressive and inappropriate behaviour.
God damn it, Sam. These people are just protecting the country too darn
They're
much.
doing it too well, and yeah, they're just almost as good as the Koreans are
Yeah,
protecting their country.
yeah. It's just not acceptable these days, to be honest. I think this country should go to the dogs. And it's shocking that this country. Well, when dogs, what's that actually mean?
What does go to the dogs mean?
Yeah. Well, I presume it means to go badly. But,
Well,
why go to the dogs? Are dogs that bad at running countries?
I never know,
I thought
but
dogs would be
you
pretty
know, a
good.
dog, yeah, David. What is
Yeah?
that the modern day equivalent for many people? Hello, listeners. Today's secret word special find it if you can with my bad questions challenge is to find the word slave. Let's see if David gets the word slave through my badly worded and poorly explained questions. Slave.
You get.
No, that's not the right answer. So, moving on. So that was quite depressing. I think threatening to kill a
Yeah,
girl
well,
is understandable, but like not just the whole paper gun.
yeah. But,
I mean, he was
well,
called Asher, so I mean that's one
Asher.
reason to expel him. Stupid name. Sorry if your name is Asher, but you shouldn't be listening to this podcast either.
Yeah.
So there we go. That
Yeah. If you're called Asher, get out of here.
the best
Now.
things are at the bottom of these articles on UPI.com is like
UPI.
it's like 9 people you won't actually believe exist because they don't, because it's literally just a foot with a face, and that it would physically not be possible. And then like there's also men are raving about this
Skin.
muscle builder, and it's literally just a man
I
from
like
Google
the
Images who's
skin
just been
filler here in the
stretched.
UK.
There's a picture of Obama looking angry, and also someone wearing a really really tight fitting towel.
Well, Sam.
So
Well.
and there's also some Sainsbury's baked bean advert. So
Oh, oh.
also,
I think
can I
they've
just
been
say this
tracking into your
school?
search
Did I
history.
say how much it costs?
Fiver?
Well, to create
Tenner?
cohesion with last episode, it costs 127 kilos.
Oh, yeah,
No,
yep,
it
yep.
actually
It
costs
took a second for me to
$120,000, which is approximately
120,000
£400.
buckaroos. And I'm gonna Google. What can you buy for
A lot of meth. A
$120,000?
lot of meth. I mean, I wouldn't know, but
There's actually a page called "What to Do with $120,000." Let's see.
is it to Photoshop your face onto a foot? Really badly?
Yes. Oh, to subscribe to his newsletters. This person cannot type. Yeah, this is just the world's most blatant advert. Fairly sure you don't have 120 grand. So this person was just sort of, I think the true lesson here isn't that the child should be banned, but paper. You need to get rid of it.
And all games involving paper.
And all paper involving
Oh
games.
wow, this is you need to listen to the old
Hangman.
episodes to get some of these jokes. This is banterific and throwback. When are we recording this?
I
Saturday.
don't know.
Throwback Saturday. David wouldn't know because he just sits inside with his curtains drawn. So he doesn't know what time of day or what day or.
I do have a clock on my computer. You realise that is how things work in the 21st century.
Yeah, but I've got a calendar,
God,
mate. It's got a thing about the pig of happiness.
oh, is there any other kind of pig?
And the pig of
So,
bacon.
so yeah, Hangman. I want Hangman banned right now. I want you to petition your local MP or whoever. I want them to bang
UKIP would do it.
Hangman.
They ban everything,
UKIP.
especially black people.
Well,
Moving on. That was
well,
impressive.
that
I
was
love that. I am a sucker for that.
10 out of 10 with transition again. That sounds
So is
mad.
this your? Are you
Sorry.
doing your story or feature? Sorry, because I think I.
I was going to do my story.
Cool. I'm going to go into heraldextra.com.
Aye.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
a
I'm going
tough
to do my
act to
story,
follow
then I'm
with
going to
the
do my
special
feature.
school.
Oh, no. This one is going to follow. A woman tried to buy meth from an off-duty cop for her sister's birthday. So,
For her sister's
police arrested the
birthday.
woman after she approached an off-duty police officer and asked, "Can I buy some meth?"
Hello, Susie.
Uh,
Can I buy some
and
meth?
according to a police, now this kind of person, listen to his name. Does this scream meth buyer to you? Heather Rodriguez.
Well,
Because the whitest first name, and the most Mexican
I mean
last name,
that is a
that
combo
comes
because
together.
it's like the producer and the top predator all in one.
So yeah, she removed a glass
She
pipe with
also sounds
meth
like the
residue
person that would
from her
buy a
car.
pregnancy tester out of Poundland. She looks like that kind of
Sorry,
person.
is there any other place to buy a pregnancy
Well, I
test
actually
in this day?
saw them on sale, and they look like the cheapest. They literally look like straws with like a red sticky note on top of them.
So she was arrested, as you can imagine, because to be honest, if you walk up to the Queen and just say, "Yo, Queen, have you got any dank strawberry kush weed?" I don't know. And she's gonna be like, "No, but my guard does." And you sort of go up to the guard, and he's just sort of like, "Yes, yes, Lizzie, what did you want?" It's actually Prince Albert. Anyway, Prince Albert will just deal with you.
Prince Albert?
Prince
Does he
Albert.
even exist?
Yes, Prince Albert
Of
exists.
Monaco, yes, but
He will deal with
no,
you.
pretty sure he's not. No, husband of Queen Victoria. Definitely wrong there. I've had a cheeky Google and you're wrong. But yeah, so apparently, I'm just reading the report now. She pulled out a glass pipe with meth in it from her bra. So, girls at our school
Yeah,
store their phones in their bras. She stores meth pipes. So there we go. I love the related newscastle. Sorry, but there's one Provo High teacher
yeah.
accused of sexual abuse headed to trial, and he just looks like a sexual abuse. He's like so excited to be on there. Wait, what are you
Yeah,
having a
so
Google at
yeah,
now,
so
mate? Were you having a little go?
not,
Oh,
not sound
I'll give you a
creepier.
little go if you know what I mean. Hey, oh! Oh my
Isn't
god.
that nice?
Okay,
Yeah,
out of
I'm just
control.
saying.
David, what might you find on a Mexican meth farm? Although meth isn't grown on a farm, what might you find on a Mexican
Dank
cannabis farm?
weed. I don't know. Mexican cannabis farm. Cannabis.
No. Wow. That
Sorry
was
for giving my
nowhere
typing.
close at all. You are really bad at today's.
Right. So, oh, is this today's random word
Yeah, you should be on
stuffing?
it, mate.
Um, Mexican cannabis farms. Immigrants.
Sort of close. Well, quite close. But we're moving on. That's almost the right answer. But no cigar.
Mexicans.
No. Okay. So should we
Okay.
move on to our next
So
thing? Because I think it's your feature.
it's time for my feature.
Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba.
Hello! So, for today's feature, we've got something I can't remember thinking up, but I'm fairly
I
sure I
think
did
it's my
think it up.
idea, to be honest. Because I'm a
Oh,
bit of a
don't take all the
masochist, and
credit.
I'm going to really embarrass
Yeah.
myself with this one, so I'm excited.
Okay, so this is called shank or shag, which you may or may not believe. It is the choice where you have to either murder someone in a very painful manner or have consensual sex with them. So I have 5 people
I'm
on
on
the
Google
list,
Images so I
and I'm
can
gonna
check them out.
no, I'm gonna
I
do it
hope
one at
I'm
a time. So the
Brian
first one,
Cox. Oh, Brian
no,
Cox!
the first one is the Queen, and you might be sort of stuck making a decision, but if you kill the Queen, everyone's going to see you. Everyone's going to see you do it. So, you're gonna be hiding from the police for the rest of your
Now,
life.
this, um, so, now, is this the current queen, or is this a future queen? Because if it's a future queen, I have no complaints about the latter option, if you know what I mean. Hey, yo!
What am I going to
So is this
do?
Kate Middleton, or is this
Start.
Liz?
This is the Queen, the royal Queen.
Well, as old as she is, I couldn't bear to shank her, so I'm afraid, as little as I want to do it, I'd have to go for a cheeky shag.
You're probably going to kill her. Are you aware of that?
By doing that, well,
Yeah, you'll probably kill
I'd be very
her.
gentle. What if it's the young queen?
No, it's not. It's old. Oh, darling, darling. Okay, this
She's
next
a
one
lovely lady.
will this one will offend even more people if you kill them. Jesus Christ.
Um,
No, I know what you're saying.
Now this is a
This
difficult one
is
because
and this is going to be recorded in the Bible. So you'll travel back in
so it's gonna be
time,
recorded in the Bible.
and if you kill him, you will kill him in place of the crucifixion.
Ah,
Yeah, so we'll all be learning about how Sam was a total retard and killed Jesus.
now I wouldn't want to kill Jesus because again he was a lovely man, but equally
You don't want it recorded in the Bible in explicit
no,
detail.
and I don't want to change the course of history. So he would still be sacrificing himself because I'm pretty sure he could deliver a mean uppercut. So I'm
No,
gonna go for
no, you
shank,
won't.
but like he chooses to be shanked as opposed to having his disciples
No,
shanked.
no, 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 no. As in, he's walking through the streets of Bethlehem. You just stab
Yeah,
him,
okay. I'm just gonna say I'll stab him, and
and
so
you're
he would
recording the
resurrect.
details.
No, I think this is a better option. Yeah,
We all
people would
bully
actually
you.
prefer it.
We're all gonna bully you because you would want to kill Jesus, Sam. Jesus.
Yeah, but
What? What'd you call
either way, it
Jesus?
would, it would prove a good moral overall.
No, it wouldn't, because we'd
Can we
all
just say
hate
these are
you.
hypothetical, and I don't want to do either of these options for either of these people.
Okay,
So you
the
can't
next
really
one.
pull me up on them in the future when I'm famous.
Okay, the next one. This is going to be one that is actually going to be pretty hard because no matter what you do, he will either fight back or fight back.
Oh, cheeky. Is it a
So
wrestler?
so this next one is Dwayne the Rock
Why are they all
Johnson.
guys?
But, yes, Sam, because the Queen's a guy,
Yeah, but
Sam.
she's really old though, so that makes her a
um,
man.
so yeah. Oh no, this next one's much worse. So yeah.
So
So
Dwayne the
if you
Rock
stab him,
Johnson.
you'll probably he'll fight back. Your face will be plastered over TV screens. Everyone will hate you. You'll be the guy. You're done in cowardice too. You're done in complete cowardice. Everyone will hate you. Police won't arrest you for some reason. Don't know why. But if you go through with it, he'll love you, and you'll have Dwayne The Rock Johnson as your best friend.
I mean, I would actually really like that. So I'm thinking it's actually a decent price to pay because I wouldn't want to shat.
Dwayne is love. Dwayne is
Dwayne is
life.
love. Dwayne is wife. Dwayne is wife.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna work out soon enough, Sam.
Um.
That's how.
Hmm. Ooh, it would promote gay pride. Can you? Why are you choosing men all the time? Sorry, guys.
I know this next one's a woman. Just much
Oh
worse.
God, I hope it's not like Amanda Bynes. Um. Either way,
So,
I'm gonna
Sam,
go for Shag with the most respect. And then I think I'm only
Mr.
doing that because
Johnson.
then I'd be able to be a wrestler. I get like I'd be shot to
This
fame,
next
and
one.
people wouldn't necessarily know either. So my little
No.
secret
Um,
and his.
this next one is going to be
Have you chosen any
this.
easy ones? Like,
Yes. No. This is a fictional
okay,
character and a real character in reality, because you know exactly what they look like. So I'm saying second book Hermione Granger.
Second book, Hermione Granger.
Yeah. So yeah. So are you
So
gonna
how old
stop
is
us
she
from
in
being
this?
13? It's getting a bit Rolf
This is
Harrisy.
getting Rolf Harrisy. This is too Rolf Harris for me.
No, but if you stab her, you don't get to enjoy Emma Watson.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go for the first one. And you did say it was
So,
consensual.
yeah,
So
but
there we go. So
the
it's
court won't believe
backfired,
that.
hasn't it?
The court won't believe that
Well, what she says it is. There you go.
because she's still 13. I'm not cool with this, Sam. I'm uncomfortable with this.
I'm
Okay,
comfortable with
finally.
it.
Now this one.
I'm
This
thinking
one's
it's a great
bit.
idea, mate.
This one's a bit more creative. Gabe Newell, and if you stab him, if you decide to shank him, you will lose your Steam account and never be able to make one again. And do you want to know what's worse? If you choose the other option, you will gain £1,000 to spend on Steam.
Oh no.
Think of how many times you can buy Grid Autosport with that.
Oh, I can do a quick calculation if you want. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, thousand
30.
pounds divided. Was it 2,000 or 1,000? 1,000
1,000.
divided by 30. I can buy 33 copies and give it to all my 6 friends. Hey.
So yeah, is it seeming like a good value proposition?
No, because I could survive without my PC, so I'm gonna go shank.
So the entire internet will absolutely hate you.
Yeah, I'll just not live on the internet.
I'll hate
I'll live
you.
as a pseudonym. Well, I mean, you already do hate me. I'll live as a pseudonym. He's not a looker. I wouldn't. I don't really want that. I don't really want Gabe's love, Gabe's life. I don't want him to fill me with his love.
Anyway, now my section's over. It's time for your
Was
story
that
two
was
or
that how
whatever.
many there were?
Yeah,
It's a bit
5.
uncomfortable that the easiest one to choose was a 13-year-old.
Anyway, on that bombshell, on to the next time.
Oh, my ears. That's so good, isn't it?
Someone call an ambulance.
Because your ears are so beautiful. Now you've listened to it.
It is so beautiful.
So, almost as old as the Queen, a 61-year-old graffiti vandal led police on a
I like
300-meter chase
graffiti.
on a toy scooter after spray painting the Kingscliff police station. There we go.
They're not joking.
So,
Kingy boys
yeah,
rule. Kingy boys
Kingy Boys
rule.
rule. He's quite a reb. So
Quite
basically,
a
this guy
rep.
in where is it? Tweed, place called Tweed,
Tweed.
which once again is like the least.
You wouldn't expect crime in
No, you'd
Tweed.
expect like well maybe
David Truscott. You
you'd
expect a bit
expect a
David
bit of David
Truscott and Tweed,
Truscott.
wouldn't you?
You'd maybe expect some like someone getting shot by accident with a rifle while someone is wearing tweed, but not someone writing dumb cops and kingy boys rule with a Z. So this man, a senior vandal,
Yeah.
was intercepted by the police a few blocks from the station because obviously being 61, you can't really do any escape, so it's not actually that good. So he wrote lots of words, including King Boys Raw and other illegible slogans, which probably mean swear words, in orange paint on the
What?
building early yesterday morning, which was approximately about a month ago.
Well, maybe it is just
Do you want to
because
hear my
Kingy
Brian
boys
Cox
rule.
answer to why it was a month ago?
Why?
We are all particles of dust, dissolved in water, yet as one. And as time is an ever-long continuum, we can become one together. And yet, as it is all one, we can move as one, but be ever so the same distance from one time to another. I'm Brian Cox, and I like space and shit.
This can be an explanation for anything, like bloody
Yeah.
anything. Why are you taking the bins out? Well, you see, space is a big place, and
Space
within
is
space there
big,
is a certain
but not as
continuum
big
known as
as the
time.
entire universe, which is bigger than space itself. The reason why this man
Hello,
has written
ladies. My name is
Kingy
Brian
Boys
Cox, and I'll
rule
show you something
inside
bigger
this
than
police
space
station.
itself.
Can you not? I'm trying to be Brian Cox at the moment, please.
I will out Brian Cox you, mate.
Do you want to
Kingy
cox
boys
off,
will
mate? Do
out.
you want to cock off?
I'm actually quite alright, yeah? I
Three,
don't want.
two, you gotta do your best Brian Cox. Three, two, you gotta read this article in your Brian Cox voice. You ready? Three, two, one.
Wait, which article?
Despite the one I'm reading at the moment, despite his age, the man put up quite a fight, injuring two officers while they tried to arrest him. With
Oh,
Detective
really?
Inspector Brendan Cullen saying one of the officers suffered a shot. Oh my god, this guy fought back. This guy was a ninja.
What, he fought
He fought
back?
back and he injured 2 police officers. One of them suffered a serious shoulder injury. So obviously, no fear Sports Direct scooters are lethal
Why are you
weapons.
praising this guy?
This guy is a bamf.
No, he's not. Is he
No,
really?
no, he's a horrible graffitiist, and I'm pretty sure he's been put in prison for a while, or at least fined.
Yeah.
It's not even good graffiti. It's like, near us on a roundabout, there's a cute giraffe spray painted onto like this old unused electricity box building thing, like literally just like a brick cube, and it's been spray painted on there, a
Okay.
little giraffe head, and it's really nice. And I think that should be encouraged because it's really cool and it livens up the place, especially on a motorway, but not on a police
But
station writing Kingy Boys rule.
Kingy
I mean,
boys
he's
do
written
roll,
it quite low
but
to the ground. I'm surprised he can bend down that low without being like breaking his back.
old people stereotypes. What?
Yeah, old people stereotypes. Put up quite a oh my god, injuring 2 officers. Anyway, on that note, I think it's time
What?
for transition.
Bing! Well, that was quite the
That was
biggie
quite the binging. We have
combo.
shot through this episode.
How long have
It's
we
been about
taken
25
so far?
minutes. So
25 minutes.
preferably, I
God,
really want you to like drag it out your thing.
Sam, I'm not going to drag something out
But before you do
for
that,
filler.
we got to get to the bottom of
Anyway,
this predicament. So what might you find on a farm in Africa or America?
lack of food.
No, not a lack of food. You got to put all these clues together. What might you find on the farm? What do most people think are black, but not necessarily black?
Polar bears.
No.
Is it some kind of farm animal?
What concept and trade is now literally illegal everywhere?
Slave!
Slave. The correct word is slave. Ding 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 ding. You win the amazing prize of nothing. Wow, that was worth it, wasn't it? No, it wasn't even really. Wow.
Sam!
Yeah, you.
Does the concept of racism mean anything to you?
I said what is most commonly presumed to be black, but but is not necessarily black in most cases. That's not racist. No,
Yeah, because we all know
that wasn't
this.
racist. People will say it's racist because they don't know what racism is. I'm work from UKIP and I know what racism is. But
Anyway,
yeah,
now on
so
to
you
my
were
story.
really bad at the clues, and I thought that was quite an easy one. I chose one that would suit your taste and slavery.
What the
I know you
hell?
love slavery because David has about 12 slaves at his house.
Makes me sound so
Um,
correct. What? Sorry, Sam, what was
I
that?
said, um,
Could you cut that out, please?
I'll bleep it so it makes it sound like what I've said is worse.
Anyway, today my story is police Clovis man shoots self unintentionally. Now, this may sound
Clovis,
like your
I love
standard
Clovis butter.
accidental suicide, but it gets one upped because he was teaching his girlfriend how to beat Russian roulette, and he shot himself in bed and he died.
That's not funny.
So he was teaching his girlfriend how to play Russian roulette. He was also incredibly drunk. Probably didn't help.
Why didn't you stop him?
He placed the barrel of the gun to his temple, pulled the trigger once, and the gun didn't fire. So he spun the chamber of the gun and shot himself, and except this time actually had a bullet in it. So he won Russian
What a
roulette.
tosser.
But then he decided to, he decided to play another round and he lost and he died.
Yeah,
R.I.P. R.I.P. in peace.
rip in peace. Somehow, I don't really regret that he's dead because those kind of people that
Well,
choose to play Russian
um,
roulette generally aren't safe members of society.
as a man named Raphael Carillo mentioned in the comments, Darwinism at its best, and I wholeheartedly agree. Agree?
Agreed.
Agree. Well done, Raphael.
Well done,
You said it.
Raphael.
And
You get a gold star.
Michael Lawton steps in and says, and the nation's average IQ trends upwards. The average American's much dumber than that.
Uh,
Um,
let's read some more comments because this.
Steve Gershon said 3 out of 5 bad odds. You did kind of mess it up
So
because
yeah, that is ridiculous. 'Cause he's obviously never played Russian roulette before.
no,
Franz
the odds are
Aal
just
says, so how is this unintentionally? And he obviously doesn't know how to play Russian roulette because the whole point is to not shoot yourself. It's not a suicide mechanism. He's like, so how? But I thought you should play Russian roulette. The whole point is to shoot yourself. And he's like, go away, mate.
oh, and then his friend stepped in. Well, that's
Apparently,
hardly
Stephen
depressing.
Davenport knew him, and I think
Oh,
it's a massive lie.
yeah, I don't know.
Um,
I'm actually stalking away from now.
Terry Kowanowski works at Toys R Us Canada. What a job, living the high life.
Wow, this is quite amazing.
Quite amazing. Also, David, this
Yeah.
story is like 3 lines long.
Yeah, no, but I thought it was very funny.
Worth, worth all of that. All of that.
This guy's actually quite funny. He's stealing jokes off the internet, but yeah, quite funny.
Quite a funny guy. What
Anyway,
a funny guy.
I think it's time for Sam's feature, don't
Oh,
you?
my feature. Oh, this is gonna be something else, but you're gonna have to wait for approximately 3 or 4 seconds to hear it. Wow, the waiting is up.
Oh well.
So I suggest you load up your thing while I explain what we're about to do.
I've got it set up to listen
So
on
we
the.
are doing Yeslin or wrestling.
Done.
Basically, I love wrestling, and David has not. The only wrestler David knows is The Rock and Sheamus. And he doesn't even know their theme songs. So this whole thing is, Dave's got to guess if it's a real song, or which would be Yeslin, or a wrestler's theme song, which is wrestling. It's quite
Okay.
self-explanatory.
Will I know when there's sort of a gap
Yeah,
between
they'll
them?
stop and there'll be a 5 second gap, so you need to pause each time in the thing. There, you can play along at home, because I'll play it along in the podcast, because you can hear it. You got 10 seconds, usually at the start, but some of them I've skipped along a bit. So the first one, let's have a go. Let's have a play. So you want to have a listen and tell me when you're done. Wow,
How long will it
10
last for?
seconds.
So I've listened to the first one.
So, do you think um that is Yeslin, or do you think that is wrestling? I think this could be a really good game show. We're going to keep this feature coming back every week until there are no more wrestlers.
So I'm gonna say yes then.
Yeslin? Yeslin, you are correct. Now, there is a
Yeah.
sub competition going on this one. Who do you think does this song? And what is this song? And what album is it in?
Okay, so I
So
think
I'll give you
that
some clues
was.
until you guess it. So you can ask for clues every now and again.
Okay, I think that was Rolf Harris.
That wasn't Rolf Harris, but it does start with an R. It's a band.
Radiohead.
No, it's a band.
I
Yeah,
don't
Radiohead is a
know.
band. I forgot. Okay, I'll give you a clue. They are one of my favourite bands ever, and I went to see them at the Isle of Wight festival.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yep, correct. And do you know what song that is? Do you know
No.
what album it's from?
No.
Okay, you are really bad at this because you don't really listen to any music other than My Chemical Romance. So that is Sir Psycho Sexy from the album Blood Sugar Sex Magic by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Pretty funky, innit?
Okay. Wow. How many songs have I
There's
ever hit?
there's 10. There's 10. So it'll last a while. So no rush, guys. If you feel like hanging around in the podcast, which I mean you might as well do, it's downloaded, or you can pause at any time. Don't know why I said that because I didn't need to because you're already listening. So should we go? Do you want to hear the second one, David?
Go to
So
number five.
have a listen
Number
to
two.
number 2.
Okay, I only listened to a bit of it, but I immediately know that is wrestling. Am I
Wait,
correct?
sorry, I was listening to the thing. So what's your guess?
I'm going to say wrestling easily.
Drum roll.
I'm right.
That's right.
Yep.
Now, do you know who
Dave,
Dave?
Tyrone, Leroy,
No, no, no.
Jamal.
Okay, I'll give you a clue. So you got wrestling right. I'll give you a clue for like these are not for worth points or anything, but this is a diva. That's a female wrestler. They are from England, from Norwich, England. I've probably talked about them.
Stop expecting me to
So you
know. I
okay,
don't
that's
know.
Paige. Paige Divas. Well, I'm like about a month behind, but at Payback, which is the
You're
pay-per-view I've
literally
just
going to be
watched.
telling me
Okay, I'm
these.
basically not talking to you anymore. I've just watched Payback, and she's still the Divas champion. So, and don't tell me anything in the comments because that's going to ruin my life. Okay, so are you ready to listen to the third one?
Yeah.
Let's have a listen.
Rising from the ground, echoes of the sound, ashes of the past on the present and the future.
So, do you think that is Yeslin or wrestling?
Okay,
I can
so
tell this feature is going to take off.
I think that was yesterday. You're going to explain my reasoning because it had the lyrics were very wrestling-y. It's like rising from the ground, and I think you picked that deliberately.
So, you think I've gone for a double bluff here?
Yeah, I think that was
Well, I
yesterday.
wish I had because that's in wrestling. Hey.
Really? Are they that unoriginal? Rising from the ground?
I think it's quite good. I thought you'd say Yesling because I thought you think it's just a pop song.
No.
So do you know
Yes,
which wrestler that is? Male wrestler, part of NXT, developmental star.
No, I googled Rising from the ground and couldn't find anything.
He's Tyson Kidd.
Wow.
You can Google these wrestlers and search for pictures.
Gonna go far, kid. Ooh.
Oh, he's about
Reference.
30. So
Oh, okay.
So do you want to listen
Anyway.
to this next one? If you don't get it, you definitely haven't watched any wrestling in your life. Well, I say life, like past
I
10
haven't
years.
watched any wrestling in my life, so I'm probably not going to
Okay,
get
but
it.
let's have a listen to number 4.
I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me.
Have you listened to it?
Yeah.
It's impressive, isn't it? It's one of my favourite. No, are you Googling lyrics?
No, I'm not.
You are Googling lyrics, David.
No, I'm not Googling lyrics.
Is that yes or wrestling?
I can't remember what words it said. They don't understand, they talk to me or something?
No, that's not the right lyrics.
It's something like that.
No, stop Googling the lyrics.
I didn't Google lyrics,
Stop
Sam.
binging lyrics then.
I didn't bing lyrics either. I use Google. I don't live like in
You're not a
2011.
social suicide
Okay.
Nazi.
That sounds very pop songy, so I think it's very obvious it's a pop song. So I think it's wrestling.
Right, first of all, how is that a pop song?
They don't understand. They talk to me. It does
Yeah,
sound
the
like
lyrics might do.
no, not pop
But
song. Pop.
Well, okay,
popular
it's wrestling.
song.
You're right. I'm gonna. Okay, I want to give you a half point, but I can't be bothered to add up half points. Like, no way is that worth it. Not a pop
Okay.
song. You're ridiculous.
I meant
You are
as in like popular.
ridiculous. You're a stupid man, Mr. David.
I meant as in popular.
Oh. Anyway, so do you know
Don't
who
like-
wrestler that is? I mean, there was a big clue beforehand because I did say if you've listened to wrestling in the past 10 years, you will have heard it.
Oh, what's the one everyone knows?
And it's not John Cena.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No, it's Randy Orton, part of Evolution.
Oh, well, thanks, Mr. Orton.
Thanks,
so I'm
Mr.
next
Orton. Wow. Right,
Thanks, Mr. Orton.
you gonna go for a yesing or wrestling number 5?
Ever since I could remember.
Yesing or wrestling? Hey!
I'm okay. So
Explain your thinking, David, like you're on
it
ahead.
sounds too like it doesn't sound threatening enough to be wrestling. So I'm going to say yes then.
Correct, it is a yesling.
Yay!
Do you know?
who was
You
it?
might actually know the artist. Like you should take a wild guess.
Is it Panic at the Disco?
No, I mean, it's not one
Is-
you.
Is it My Chemical
It's not.
Romance? Is it 21
It's
Pilots?
sort of similar to the stuff they've done.
Fall Out Boy?
No, it's Imagine Dragons.
Oh,
Do you know what song it is?
not Radioactive.
It's Monster by Imagine Dragons.
Well.
It's actually another one of my. These are all really good songs. Right. They are starting to get a little easier as you go through. Actually, I've
well,
done
what's
sort of in the
happening?
wrong order, and you're already on 4 out of 5. So I mean, I can't complain. So, are you ready? By the way, a lot of these songs don't have lyrics, and the themes don't have lyrics, so you can't just say if it. So that's a heads up. They're not all of the songs I've chosen. Some of these songs aren't instrumental or. So,
Okay, yeah.
you ready?
Yeah.
Have a little listen with your ears as opposed to your eyes. Have you done diddly finished?
Yeah, it's easily wrestling.
Yes, it is easily wrestling. So do you know which wrestler that is? Here's a big clue. I mean, you probably heard about
John
this on
Cena.
Facebook. It was the man that broke the undefeated streak of the Undertaker.
Oh, I was going to say The Undertaker. I don't know.
It's Big Boy Brock Lesnar.
Who?
Brock Lesnar.
Never
He's
heard
an
of him.
UFC champion as well.
That's nice.
Broke 3 people's arms in like a week once. Anyway,
That's nice.
so he's a lovely one. So, do you want to go for number 7? You are getting quite good at this, and it's not actually that fun because you know you actually have an idea of what you're doing.
Yes, 'cause I'm not a
I
researcher.
was hoping
Anyway,
it was
let's go.
hard though. Anyway, so we're gonna go for number 7. Lucky number 7.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Is that wrestling or is that yesling?
Wrestling. Yeah, I'll explain my logic. I've heard it.
Ah.
Don't know who, but
Where
I
have you
have
heard
heard
it?
it, and I don't know. It just rings a bell.
Probably because I have it on my iPod, which is a little bit embarrassing, but I played it to you
No,
once, I think. That was stupid for choosing that,
no.
actually. That was really stupid, so that's not any fun. But yes, that is. Do you
I
know
think it,
what? Do you have any idea of what that song is called?
time to play the
That is
game.
exactly what that intro is called. I don't know how you got it. That was you must watch a lot of wrestling, David.
Of course. Anyway,
So do you want to go
let's
for
speed
number
through.
8?
I'm saying Yestling because it's been wrestling twice in a row. And I'm honestly not sure.
Oh, you're such a Nazi, mate. That is Yeslin.
Who is it?
But that's a poor logic because it's been wrestling 3 times in a row already. Anyway,
Who was it?
can you guess? Because it's the same person that sings the game, the previous one, and they're a very distinct
No,
style.
no,
Do you know?
no.
That's Motorhead. I listen to a lot of Motorhead. Do you know what song that is?
Sam, we're blitzing through these. Don't slow down now.
Do you know what? Do you know what song that is?
Motorhead needs oil.
No, that would have been funny, but no, it's called Christine. It's about a car, I think. But
Nice.
so you got 7 out of 8. Oh, ridiculous. Okay, so number 9. This might be confusing. But let's have a go. But probably not to you because you've never heard it.
You can feel it in your fist when you're born enough. If the sky turns black, it don't matter. We know the sun is coming up.
That sounds so obviously Yestling. I'm not sure.
Pardon?
That sounds so obviously Yestling that I'm worried.
Is it wrestling or is it wrestling?
It's
Bluff.
so obviously Yestling. I'm gonna say wrestling.
Oh, you should have gone with your first instinct because it is Yeslin. Yep,
Really?
it's called Born to Run by Seven Lions.
Nice.
Um,
It just sounded too
the reason
obvious. I
that was supposed to
thought you
sort of
were
confuse you is because that's actually the theme for SmackDown. So,
Well, then it's kind of that is wrestling.
yeah, but it's not a wrestling intro theme.
It's not wrestling
You're
in.
such a wang.
Anyway, one more,
Should have
and
chosen
then
someone
it's
like
on to the honourable
Carlito or Wu
mentions.
Tang, whatever his name is, Ku Klux Jimmy or something. Ku Klux Jimmy.
Two clocks. Anyway, on to the next one.
I'm excited.
Wrestling.
He didn't even finish it.
I know.
Yeah, that is wrestling. Do you know who that is?
Yeah. No.
Batista. Do you know who Batista is?
No. No.
Oh. Well, that's definitely no fun.
Anyway.
So, as
Anyway.
well, you scored
Time for the
90%, 9 out of 10, and that's incredibly disappointing because I'd hope you get like maybe 3 or 4.
yeah.
So, also,
Anyway,
post what
time.
you got below in the comments or for like on YouTube or Podomatic or whatever you're listening to it on. But,
Time for
I
the
mean, personally, I
time.
thought that was a great feature, but obviously it wasn't. Obviously, it was terrible.
Time for the outro music. I
Not the
think.
outro music because we've got one more section, feature.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, the infamous honourable mentions, which we're not rank ordering.
So we're going to be whamdownly diddly hammering through our list, and I'm going to read through my 5. Sam's going to read through his 5. And we're going to see who is the best, and I promise you it's going to be me. Let us know in the comments which one you think was the best and who you think had the best overall. So to start off with mine. In bid to get arrested, man smashes police department's gumball machine. Carer smeared excrement on the face of elderly dementia patient. Pregnant NHS boob job model Josie Cunningham won't stop smoking because she's having a boy. Nanny leaves young kids in hot car to go tan. Oregon grandmother arrested after toddler drinks meth-laced tea. And KFC chicken turns out to be a deep-fried paper towel.
That is an extreme one
Sam,
at the
what have you
end.
got?
So, mine, tough act to follow. Here are mine. Man arrested for the 4th time due to having sex with pool toys. Instead of a road sign telling cyclists to dismount, the Welsh translation informs them that bladder disease has returned. JetBlue planes Or apologises after girl denied the toilet, urinates in plane seat. Mother of 1-year-old daughter says council should warn people that objects get hot in the sun. And woman shoves 7 pubics. What? Publix? Does that exist? Lobster tails down her pants, intended to trade them for drugs or Chinese food. Which is better? I don't know. Pubic lobsters.
Well, so let's transition out of this because the whole point of honorable mentions is it goes fast, fast, fast.
How intense is that? So, thank you for all listening.
Yep, it's the end.
We did manage to drag it out even longer than last episode, fortunately. Unfortunately. So that
Yeah.
was a massive waste of time.
So now we've got to sort of say how you can find this, because if you're listening to this on one thing, you might want to share it with your friends, and they may not know how to get it. So you can find us on YouTube, which is probably where you're listening to this. You can find us on iTunes. The link's going to be in the description of YouTube, and hopefully they'll all be interlaced. And you can also find us on Podomatic, which is a website where you host podcasts. So be sure to see if there's any of podcasts you're interested in.
So we'd really like it if you could like and share this video if you're watching it on YouTube, which is www.youtube.com/TheLizardNinja. That's my YouTube channel. And also, if you're listening to it on iTunes or Podomatic, it'd be great if you could leave us a review, especially if it's 5 stars as opposed to 1 star.
Yeah.
Because that just does something that's better than Jesus, who won't shank.
Anyway,
apparently.
so yeah, if you'd like to share with your friends, that'd be awesome. If you have any news stories you'd like us to talk about, put them in the comments below, and you will be thanked when we get to them for the next episode, as long as they don't suck. So I've been David.
I've been Sam, but better.
Thank you for watching Probably News.
Lol.
See ya.
See ya, David's gay. Ha 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 ha.